one place on the internet for Chinese tea education and for connecting with other tea aficionados. My name is Lauren, and this is my rooftop here in southern China. This is my dog, Huang Huang. This is Huza. And over there, that's Mimi. We're not going to talk about her. Anyways, this is a new tea for the channel. This is a Gan Lu green tea. Gan Lu green tea. This is from Mengding Mountain in Sichuan province. Some of you that have been following along at home know I just went to Sichuan province. And this is one of the cool teas I discovered there. Gan Lu green tea from Mengding Mountain. This is the good stuff grown in the high elevations of the mountain. It's actually the first site of human tea cultivation. So badass. This mountain back in 50 BC, it's when the cultivation of tea started. And you can see it's like kind of a curly. It looks a little bit like Maojian because it is kind of these younger leaves and buds, kind of these furry little tips. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a rinse and get into it. Lots of cool stuff to talk about today. The tea club is now in Oklahoma City. So they're about to go to my warehouse, and then bam, they're going to flop right out of there into the mail. The cat is deep in meditation right now. So relaxed. But let's give it a rinse. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I have been really inconsistent. I've been sick. Still sick right now. Making those tea clubs almost killed me. And, boy, it's... Yeah, so feeling better today. No pounding headache today. Just a cough like that. But just after a little rinse, you can see these just brighten right up. Look at those kind of little bright points. I can smell a little bit because my sense of smell is really messed up right now. But I can still smell it. It's kind of like that. Kind of that grassy, kind of, I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, kind of, like one of those pound cakes. It's kind of hard to describe. Anyways, let's get into this first infusion. I want to drink some tea, and so what else? So, finally, having a short video post today. Wow, really botched that guy one pour there, because I'm trying really not to let any of these escape. Look at these tiny little leaves and buds, so I don't want those to escape. But maybe I'm holding these leaves and buds too close, and I should just let them free. But yeah, wow, it's like just a flurry. I don't know if you can see it. There's so many little trichomes loose, suspended in this liquid here. Really cool. And lots of little trichomes, these furry little leaf tips here. Really cool. Yeah, if you're new to the My Tea Connection channel here, this is where I hang out on my roof and drink tea. And this is a Gan Lu green tea from Mengding Mountain, where I was just visiting. And I kind of just discovered this tea there. I actually went to this region in search of Tibetan tea bricks. And instead I discovered this green tea and another yellow tea. Yeah, that's right. I said it. A yellow tea. So I'm going to have some really cool tea videos coming up about that. But this is nice. I'm so sick right now. And this just feels so soothing. It tastes, my taste and sense of smell are really messed up right now. But it's kind of like brothy, I guess you could say. This cat keeps trying to touch me. Hoodza? This cat's so relaxed. Boosted Goat. Thank you for stopping by, man. No. This guy is rubbing its face. He likes to scratch his face on me. Nope. So some of you might remember when this cat jumped into the tea set on like the second or third. He's thinking about it right now. You will not. You shall not pass. Go play with the dog. Okay. Hey, Mayor Rhymes of Slayer in the house. Thank you for stopping by, man. Sorry I've been, missing in action. MIA. I was freaking out about my tea club, getting that ready, and then I got that ready, and then I was traveling in Sichuan, and then I came back, bam, time to pack the tea clubs and get that out, and then I did that, and then I got sick, like immediately after that. So, and I'm still sick today, but no pounding headache. So I just did some squats, and now I'm on the roof drinking tea. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm feeling a little bit better today. And yeah, Gan Lu green tea. You never really hear people talking about Gan Lu, even though it's like one of those like prized Chinese green teas. I had never even really heard of Gan Lu until I went to Mengding, and I was like, oh, okay, I see. But yeah, Mengding Gan Lu, really nice green tea. I wish I could taste it more. my senses are kind of messed up from this respiratory illness. This cat just doesn't care. Just doesn't care. Anyways, yeah, really nice tea. I wish I could taste it more, but May Rhymes of Slayer, always a pleasure to have you even stop by briefly. Thank you. Is this cat old? I don't know. This cat is thriving. Absolutely thriving. When it came to us from the streets, it was losing its hair, half the weight, and one of its eyes was totally clouded over. This was just like 4 months ago. This cat, totally a brand new cat. All sorts of new, thick fur, deep in meditation. This cat is so chill. This dog, too, so chill. Anyways, we're talking about tea. This always trends towards animal stuff, but this is a tea channel. So yeah, Gan Lu green tea, first infusion. Really enjoying this. Really happy to find a good source for this Gan Lu green tea. And the spring picking starts in about 2 weeks. I've been formally invited to go slap a GoPro on my head and pick and process tea at this great farm. I visited a bunch of little farms while I was up there, and this guy, he just had the whole deal. He had a really nice patch of mountainside. He had a really sweet facility for processing it. And he had a BMW and a Jaguar. So this is the kind of guy I want to associate with. But yeah, so that was a cool experience going to Mengding Mountain. And I might go back there. So I might go back there in like 2 weeks and do some picking and processing with these folks. And they invited me. And they're like, hey, come back in a couple weeks, buddy. We'll be picking some tea. And I was like, hey, man, sounds like a plan. And then I've also finagled myself into possibly doing the same thing in the Wuyi Mountains. I have a really great connection there. And I was like, hey, man, I'm coming over. And he's like, please don't. This is the Wuyi Mountains. We don't just let anybody start messing with our tea plants. And I was like, I'm coming over. And yeah, so I might do that too in the Wuyi Mountains. And so wouldn't that be badass if I could get some great video of picking and processing and actually get some hands-on picking and processing at these different tea farms? That'd be so cool. Yep, that's some primo tea. This is Gan Lu green tea, my friend. Yeah, So my sense of taste is kind of messed up right now. So I can't really give you. I would say this is more kind of like brothy. Man, I swear it's like this great flaw of mine. I'm really having a hard time explaining tastes and aromas. But the Maojian is nice. I would say the Maojian is more like light and bright with a little citrus. And this is more like brothy, vegetable soup. It's hard to describe. But yeah, this is a really nice. It's so funny that Cash Geta stopped by and said trash weed. Yeah, so this is tea. That's tea? What the? It's so funny. Oh, man, it's so funny. Yeah, man, this is the good stuff, dog. Primo. Primo hand-plucked deliciousness. And there's truly no sticks, no stems, no seeds in this one. I mean, this is just these little baby buds and leaves. Look how amazing. Look at that. Look at that thing. This tiny little leaf and bud. Look, there's even a little... Can you even see that? Look at that little bud. That bud... I don't know if you can see this. That bud right there, it's like an eighth of an inch. Like, that's so small. Look how small this leaf is. Look, that's a first leaf and a second leaf. Look how small that is. It's so small. It's incredible. Let's get another one here. All right, this one's a lot bigger. But still, so small. I can't even find the bud on this one. I think it broke off. Anyways, just this amazing. Look at this tiny little bud here. Look at that thing. Look at that. It looks like a stem or something. No, that's a tea bud. Anyways, I don't want to get too nerdy over here, but just look at that. Imagine Bai Mu Dan, where you have the same components. You have a bud and a first leaf and a second leaf. But this whole thing would just be like, 8 times the size. So this Gan Lu green tea, really special. I mean, right when the tea is starting to sprout off, they're picking it. Really special tea. Anyways, I don't want to get too nerdy about it. Hey, Tanjiro Kamado, I missed you, man. Sorry I haven't been uploading. This is not a brick. This is Gan Lu green tea from Mengding Mountain in Sichuan province. I do have some incredible bricks, guys. I actually had them ship it to me because I couldn't carry it all on the plane. I got one brick that's over 5 pounds, guys. A 2 kg brick. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not 5 pounds. That's like 4.6 or something. Almost 5 pounds. So yeah, I've got some amazing bricks to share with you. But this is not that. This is Gan Lu green tea. Yeah, and this is the second infusion. Super trichome. There are so many trichomes suspended in that liquid because it's these tiny little baby buds and leaves that are just so furry and fuzzy and cute. I miss you too. Thanks, man. Anyways, I'm going to start drinking more tea and stop talking so much. Look at this cat. So chilled out. He's so chill. So chill. Man, I could only hope to get to the level of chill that cat is exhibiting. But yeah, this is nice. Emmanuel, it's a great question. The Maojian, a little bit more citrusy. This one, a little bit more vegetable broth kind of thing. Kind of like maybe some cabbage soup. Cabbage soup. Yeah. And just these little baby leaves and buds. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. So cute. Anyways, so yeah, the tea club is moving right along. Current tracking shows they're in Oklahoma City. They're going to be delivered to my warehouse either today or tomorrow. And then Friday, they should be shipping out, which means I'm keeping my word. In that listing, it said they'll ship out end of February. And Friday is the absolute end of February. So totally sticking to my plan. Made it all happen. The first tea club is shipping Friday. That's the plan. And it's totally going to happen like that. So really happy about that. And then, yeah, I've got these invitations to go to Sichuan province mid-March, just in a couple weeks, do some processing there, and then hit the Wui Mountains, see my boy, and do some processing there, and just see if I can like bother these tea farmers and just wear them down, you know. My business is such a small part of their business that it's really just like a hassle for them. But you know, I'm gonna be that guy. You know, I'm gonna use my my privilege and just bother them and wear them down and try to get some really good video of tea picking and processing this spring. I mean, do you guys feel it? Do you guys feel the excitement in the air? I don't know about you, man, but I'm feeling it. It's like coming into March. It's like there's an excitement in the air here in China. People know spring picking is right around the corner. People are going to be cropping out, buying Lamborghinis. It's going to be getting crazy over here. You know, that's why, March, that's why like May, once everybody's all cropped out, you see a lot of McLarens driving around, somebody just sold some tea. Anyways, can you make an intro and outro for your YouTube channel? Hey, Tanjiro Kamado, that sounds like a really good idea. I should make an intro. Like a little, like a channel trailer? Is that what you're referring to? I'm not sure what you mean, an outro. I'm not really sure what you mean. Like, how would I... You mean for like my long videos? Like a little outro? Is that what you mean? Like... like maybe in my long videos I have like a hook where I'm like, today we're gonna blah 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 blah, and then it's like my tea connection, and then it shows like a tea plant growing or something. Is that what you're trying to say? Like a cool like animated intro or outro? Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, Tanjiro Kamado, it's really, there's like infinite things I can do for the business. And you really have to just pick what you're going to spend time on. Because, is that really going to move the needle? Is an intro or an outro really going to provide value to people? I don't know. That seems like optimizing on the margins. And at this point, I'm just like a bull in a china shop. Just running and uploading and going to tea fields. And optimizing on the margins is kind of something I'll probably do later, maybe next year. it's like early. It's February, and I'm already saying like I'm gonna do that next year. So in 2 years, essentially. Shihu Audi Village, yeah, Shihu Audi Village. Oh my gosh, did you see Serpent Rider, dude? Did you see the video where I talked about how every car in Shihu, or at least in that little village in what's it called? Oh, Meijiawu. Yeah, in Meijiawu village, they're all driving Audis. A lot of BMWs up on Mengding Mountain. Yeah, it's funny. Shihu Audi Village. Did I say that in the video? Yeah, everybody had an Audi. And then when I went to Wui, it was BMWs and Cadillacs. Shihu Audi Village. That's so funny. That's funny I said that. Yeah, everybody had an Audi there. Tanjiro Kamado, thanks for that idea, man. I probably will do that eventually. Yeah, spring picking season. Everybody's cropping out, and just, they do like some tea. Like if you're like a white tea guy, you work for a couple months, and then it's like you're pretty much off now. I mean, there's some basic crop maintenance and stuff, but the heavy lifting's done in like 2 months of the year for like a white tea farmer. So yeah, they're buying Volvo SUVs and flying to Dubai. Like, no joke, my fooding white tea guy, like, he spends half the year in Dubai. it's so cool. He's like, you should come with me. And I'm like, let me become successful first. So funny. Anyways, infusion number 3. I think 3. Let me quickly down this. Maybe I'm over steeping it a little bit. I like those flash infusions. But my water's not the hottest. And I don't think I can really mess up these leaves too much. That was like a normal infusion duration for most people. Look at these little baby leaves and buds. They're so cute. Absolutely adorable. Gan Lu green tea. Yeah, spring picking season, everyone's buying Lambos. So funny. Yeah, YouTube, doesn't it, Tanjiro Kamado? I think it's set up right now where it has a card. They call it the end card or whatever. And it has 2 options. You can click to subscribe or whatever, and then you can click to watch another video. Doesn't it have that? I thought that long video I made was already suggesting another video at the end, because I remember I set that up, but maybe not. Thanks for letting me know, man. I'll check it out. But yeah, I thought I set up that end screen to suggest another video. But yeah. So yeah, dude, Gan Lu green tea, I'm a big fan of it. I tried a bunch of Gan Lu green teas, and some of them were not that good. Kind of flat. Now, granted, it's like they've been in storage a year. But this guy, he showed me his walk-in freezer, which was just packed with this Gan Lu green tea. This guy was doing it right. Green tea, I've never seen anybody putting white tea in a freezer, but green tea, throw it in the freezer. Actually, a lot of green tea sellers will have their green tea in freezers. And it just helps it have kind of those fresher notes longer. And so I really enjoyed seeing this guy's walk-in freezer. And his green tea was so much better than this other guy who didn't look like he was taking that kind of care with his storage. So it's all about how much you care. Some of these tea sellers, they're just in it because their dad was a tea grower. And I shouldn't say tea sellers. I should say tea growers. But yeah, a lot of these tea growers, there's a lot of like nepotism in China, where like you'll just do this career because your dad did this career. Like a really good friend of mine is in the shoe business, and it's because his family's been in the shoe business for like generations. And there's a lot of that here. We don't really see too much of that in America. I mean, you maybe will stay at like some upper income level over generations. But there's a lot of like single career families that are still alive and thriving here in China. And so a lot of tea growers, they're maybe just in it because they inherited the farm. And maybe they're not really passionate about it. And they're just, doing it to keep the family name alive and make a buck. So I always try to find those tea farmers that are like passionate. They really love it. And that might not be someone that's been a tea farmer for 100 years. To me, that doesn't really do much for me. And they're like, this is a 4th generation tea farmer. Okay, so he's just doing what was given to him. It's not like someone that sought it out and like fought for it. Actually, I really admire people that would like, my family was a rice farmer and now I'm a tea farmer. I just went totally against my family's thing because I'm so passionate about it. That's kind of cool to me. Thank you, Tenjiro Kamado. Tea colors in comparison to their flavors. Yeah. Thank you, Tenjiro Kamado. Tea colors. What do you mean by that? You mean like the color of the leaf, like different oxidation levels? Is that what you mean? Thanks for the ideas. Maybe a comparison of different tea types and their color and their flavors. There's just so much variation. It's really hard to do that kind of stuff. Like even within the category of green teas, there's a huge range of variation. I guess oolong teas probably have the greatest variation. Because it'll range from like, 10% oxidation to like 80% oxidation or something. And we'll call it an oolong tea. But, just a huge range. But yeah, this is Hudza. And he's doing really well here. So chill. But yeah, really enjoying this Gan Lu green tea. And yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about next month. Trying to get back out to Sichuan province and do some Gan Lu processing. I mean, I'd love to see firsthand how we're processing this. So, like all green teas, it's, wok fired and they use rolling machines. Most teas I've seen use rolling machines. You can manually roll with your hands too. But most decent sized tea farms are using rolling machines. This guy where I got this tea, he had some really incredible, like old rolling machines. I don't know if he was still using them or not. We'll see if I go there. But some super old, and they were just like caked with like a half-inch thick of like cha hao, like the trichomes and the fuzz and the hair from the tea. So really incredible to see that. I actually have some video of that already, so I'll make some short videos about that. But yeah, just on my roof here in southern China with this cat. Spring is coming now, so look at this plant just flipping off these beautiful flowers. And these are all starting to bud, and this thing just throwing these leaves. Look at this is not a tea plant, but it's got some nice fresh leaves and buds. Really cool. And then this one, look at this rose. Just immaculate. Look at that thing. Have you ever seen a rose so incredible? It smells amazing, even though I can't really smell that well. But yeah, this is doing well. Some really cool flower over here. I think that might be some camellia or something. I don't even know what that is. But yeah, the rooftop's doing well up here. Look at this lemon tree. Just throwing these amazing flowers here. Really cool. This sweet potato. Look at this sweet potato. You can just pick this and fry up. I might just do that today. Just fry up some of these vegetables. Haven't had good vegetables in a while. Look at these new flowers. All just about to pop open. It's springtime here in southern China. This grass here for the cat to eat. Yeah, the cat actually enjoys eating some grass. So yeah, this is kind of state of the rooftop here. Doing good. Look at this cat. Always spying, always judging. And this dog. What's this dog up to? I'm always plotting and scheming, this one. Anyways, let's get back to the tea. Yeah, Tenjiro Kamado, this is the dog, Huang Huang. Go, Huang Huang. She's a little bit tired. Go, Huang Huang. And let's see the mountains. Wow. Wow. Look at these beautiful clouds sweeping over the mountains. Yeah, it's kind of a cloudy day, a little bit of pollution too. But it's not all pollution. This is some clouds. But yeah, this is what's going on here. Love this structure over here. I feel so lucky to have this view. Like this cool building, and then these cool mountains. So badass. But yeah, it's my rooftop here in China, where I drink copious amounts of tea with these rescue animals. Yeah, I rescued him. I ran into a burning building, grabbed this cat, and said, "Not today!" Save that cat from a burning building. It's a rescue. Anyways, this nice little leaf in there. Love drinking them. All right, let's keep going here. I think this is infusion number 4. And so yeah, you can look forward to some awesome spring 2025 tea processing videos coming up. I'm going to be on the ground in the tea fields, strapping a GoPro on my head and doing some tea processing. Really excited about that. And funds are tight. You know, we're scrimping and saving over here, but we are going to make it happen. I'm going to be, you know, slow train, cheap hotels. You know, I'm going to be making my wife eat just the cheapest noodles possible. And it's going to happen. We're going to make these trips happen. And, yeah, just one day at a time. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by to watch, Tenjiro Kamado. Sorry I didn't upload for so long. It's just been hectic, man. I was traveling and then came back, wham, bam. Have to get the tea club ready, wham, bam, sick. So it's like it's been like the least productive uploading month I think ever for me. I'm actually kind of upset about it. But hey, March is just around the corner, a new opportunity to dedicate myself to those 80-hour work days, pumping out amazing tea videos. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, you've heard about 80-hour weeks. What about the 80-hour day? You're just not trying hard enough if you're not getting 80 productive hours out of your days. Yeah, hey, that's a great point, Tenjiro Kamado. Yeah, about how when a plant oxidizes, the tannin content increases and how that changes the flavor. Yeah, there's actually a lot to be said about that. So, yeah, I'll try to make some videos about that. Yeah, let me I'm going to screenshot this and I'll try to get on it. And I remember you requested some mountain footage from Mengding. That's actually going to be posting today. Probably like 3 hours or 4 hours. And yeah, it's really going to happen. I remember I said that last time, and then I was just like, couldn't do it. So I'm sorry. Sorry to not be as consistent as I want to be. But yeah. I love this little cup. It's so cool. It's a little bit dirty, isn't it? Some tea stains on it. Yeah, Tenjiro Kamado, whatever you want, that's what I'm going to make. I live to serve. Here to please. You just put in your order, whatever video you want. And then I'll get my team working on it. And by team, I mean me and this dog. All right, infusion number 5. Rolling right along here. I just love the vibrant green color of this. It does have a lot of similarities to that Maojian. I should do a comparison. I wonder if you can really even tell the difference. Look at this little bud. Look at that thing. Look how small it is. Look at that little bud. And here's one that's a little bit bigger. So there's like a leaf, and then a bud. I think there's a bud inside this. Or maybe it broke off. You just can't always be sure. Difficult to manipulate. But look at these little buds. Incredible. Incredible. Anyways, now I get a little bit nerdy there. Look at that little bud in my cup. A little bit burnt tips there. That's okay. I'm gonna drink it. Delicious. Anyways, yeah, thanks for stopping by to watch. But yeah, so the tea club is shipping out probably Friday from the Oklahoma warehouse. Really excited to do that. I've been talking about it for a while. Reviews on the website. I know it's been really slow to come, but very soon. Like probably, yeah, that could be like a next week thing. Get the reviews up on the website. And then it's going to send you emails requesting a review. So if you've purchased tea from me, you'll probably get a review request email. And it'll be like, you can get, like, I'm going to jack up the discounts. Where, like, if you make a picture review, you can get, like, 20% off your next order. And then if you make a video review, you can get, like, 30% off your next order. Or something crazy. So I'll try to do that. And I think that'd be pretty cool. I think people will really enjoy, I'll really enjoy, just reading people's reviews of the different teas. I think it'll actually just help me expand my vocabulary when it comes to describing tea flavors and aromas. I always like trip up and I'm not able to really articulate. But I'm interested to see how other people, some tea companies, they'll put like what you're supposed to be tasting. It's kind of funny to me. They'll put like what you're supposed to be tasting and smelling on the packaging. And I'm like, well, I don't even want to like prime someone. I want like this original thought to flow from them. Because if you like prime someone, like you're supposed to be tasting almonds, they'll like taste it and they'll be like, oh, I taste almonds. But if you don't like load their psyche with this like expectation, then I think you get like more kind of divergent, complex sort of tasting and aroma interpretations. I think. I think if video editing takes much time, then you can just leave community posts and poll votes on YouTube for us. Huh. Video editing. I'm not really sure what you mean, Tanjiro Kamado. What do you mean? What community posts and poll votes? You mean about video ideas? You mean polls for video ideas? Or community posts asking for video ideas? Is that what you're talking about? What idea sounds cool, not gonna lie. The reviews? That idea? Yeah, like next week there's gonna be probably like emails sent out asking you to incentivizing a review for a tea if you bought it. You know what I'm really stoked about? Tea club reviews. Man, I'm gonna try to like over deliver every time with the tea club and just stack up like tons of great reviews. And my goal is to really have like the best tea club on the planet. Oh yeah, that's interesting. I made this one video where I was like, if this video gets 5,000 views, I'm gonna go to Sichuan province, and like I was gonna go to Sichuan province anyways. Of course, the video didn't get 5,000. Actually, that was my most successful video on Instagram. My little tea wrap video with the tea bricks. Whoops, let's finish this. Yeah, the video got like 4,000 views on Instagram, almost. Which is the most I've ever had. I guess I should just be rapping in every video. Look at that beautiful little... It's a beautiful little leaf. Some amazing little perfectly formed leaves and buds in this Gan Lu. It's such a nice tea. Look at that little bud. Look at that thing. Look at it. It's perfect. Excuse me. But, yeah, really happy about the tea club finally being fulfilled. On schedule. Technically on schedule. And reviews coming to the website next week. And then in a couple weeks, going to... Look, there are people going into that building. Wow, what a cool place to have. What if you had like a little tea table at the top there? I bet there is. Man, I want to be drinking tea up there. And this cat is considering jumping into the gaiwan. Maybe not. So yeah, tea club, really happy to fulfill that, finally get it delivered on schedule. Reviews coming to the website next week, and then in a couple weeks going to Sichuan province, back to Mengding Mountain to actually pick and process this tea. Just full tourist mode. Just, hey, tea farmer, I'm going to bother you for a couple days here and just strap a GoPro on my head and start processing tea. Really looking forward to that. And then, yeah, and then I need to get consistent about the long videos, of course. Tanjiro Kamado, don't go. I'm probably going to go soon, too. But, yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody, and watching me drink tea with this black cat. Maybe Kitty wants a tea, bud? No, not really. Maybe Doggy wants a tea, bud? Huh? 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 Nope. Huh doesn't want tea buds either. Huh? Nope. Huang, you're very stinky. You smell very bad, Huang. Little kitty, tea bud. Nope, kitty does not want tea bud. But yeah, all's good on the Eastern Front over here in China. And yeah, I got some amazing tea bricks in Sichuan province. I went to like this little brick village. That's what they call it. Tibetan brick village. And it was kind of like the start of like the tea horse road from that region. And yeah, I've got I think I have about 5 Tibetan tea bricks now. And I mean, they're heavy. You know, I have one that's almost 5 pounds. And the rest of them are like over 2 pounds, or sorry, over a pound. They're all about 500 grams, except for this one big one I have. So I've got Tibetan tea bricks, essentially like a lifetime supply. Like, just so many. I mean, if you drink 10 grams a day, that's okay. I've got like a year supply, but I'm not going to drink it every day. I've got plenty of Tibetan tea bricks, is what I'm saying. So I'm going to make some videos about that. And yeah, I'm going to try to up the frequency of my posting. I kind of fell off a little bit. So I'm going to get back on it. But yeah, feeling a little bit better. And hoping everyone's doing well out there. And we're coming into March now. And spring picking fever is on. Everyone's getting... There's an excitement, electricity in the air, in anticipation of a bumper crop this year. Just killing it. Big old tea harvest. Cropping out and getting a Lamborghini. I don't know. I don't want to leave without Tenjiro Kamado coming back. He said he was coming back. But, yeah, I'm just feeling so grateful, you know? I feel so grateful to be in the tea space. It's like this magical herb. Like, what do you want to mix your labor with? You know, it's like, what... You know, you have 24 hours every day. What % of that time are you going to spend interacting with something you truly love? And so I just feel so lucky. I just want to express this. Just so much gratitude. You know, man, to still be alive after harrowing experiences I've had. I'm sure, you know, other people have had hard times too, but just so lucky and grateful and just feeling a lot of gratitude. And then to be working with tea every day. Oh, great. Kamado's back, so I can go now. Thanks for coming back, Tenjiro Kamado. We were all getting worried. I was just going into a gratitude diatribe where I just feel so lucky. Like every day. You see, it's less cloudy now because there's less trichomes. There's still quite a few trichomes in there, but less. We're just essentially just washing trichomes off these leaves with every infusion. But yeah, just feeling so grateful and just so lucky to be having a tea company. And yeah, it doesn't make a ton of money, and that's, you know, but it's early. You know, we're just getting started here. But just so grateful to be spending my time with tea. I mean, what more? Wow, look how dirty this guy one is. This is just so much. It looks really good on this phone. I wonder what the upload quality is going to be like. You know, my old videos used to upload in 1080, but the quality would still be pixelated. But this one, the quality actually looks better. but it only has the option for 720 on these live uploads. So I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna offer this in 1080 or not. I'm not really sure. But what I am sure about is that every day spent with tea is a good day. And thank you for stopping by to watch a man who just loves tea. And if there's some sort of value I can give to you in just living my love of tea, then that's just beautiful. Well, I think they probably just watch it on the social media because it's kind of like the same stuff. But, yeah, I need to maybe tell more people about my YouTube channel. Excuse me. I need to, once I post more long videos, I'll get a little bit more active and telling people to go check out my YouTube channel. But, yeah, YouTube's kind of a slow grower for me. Facebook's really terrible for me too. And then half the videos I put up on TikTok, it says they're like violating terms and service, and then I have to appeal, and then they still like never get the full reach. Really annoying over there. Like it thinks it's the computer thinks this is like cannabis or something. Really absurd. Anyways, I don't want to make this about me too much, but I do want to make it about tea and just feeling grateful to have tea in my life and have you in my life too, Tenjiro Kamado. Thank you. Thank you. I'm probably going to kill it here. Really delicious tea. I'm going to just have another infusion here. Whoop. Oh, look at that. This lid just flipped. It's crazy. Look at these coals. Beautiful. But yeah, let me down this. Yeah, my water's not super hot, so I'm not afraid of this extended infusion here. This extended steep. Look at this beauty. Bam. Bam. Oh yeah. And yeah, I'll probably end it there. Thank you. Thanks for the wishes, Shannon. Oh, thanks. I'm getting better every day. Thanks, Tenjiro Kamado. And I'll probably leave it there. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll leave you with these leaves. See you tomorrow.